Alright guys, so now what I have is the Wellmaking Studio Light. Let me plug the gaps on the right hand side with something. There you go. Because I do have a wooden table and this black cover doesn't cover the whole thing. Anyway, back to the review. The HL-800C. The reason I bought this, or the reason I know about this product, is through Marcus Picks. I did get the Zhiyun Molex 60 and also the 100, and I do agree with him for the price point. These are much better, much better in every way. Not in every way, but much better value. Definitely much better value. I was able to pick two of these up during I guess Prime Day. They were off by like 20%, so I got them for $190 each, $91 each. And it did arrive in time, and I was able to play around with it for a little while. I did have 10 hours of lighting time with this, so with heat and everything else, I did have it run, I guess not indefinitely, but at least for 3 hours straight. Now, one thing I noticed is that the plastic, since these things heat up, it does have a little fan in there, right? So I don't know if it's a firmware issue, or maybe Marcus had a different version of this device, but as you know, he showed us that you can zoom in using this ring to get a more focused and brighter light at the subject. Right now, I'm using I guess the diffuser that comes with this thing. It's not the other. I have a second one, so there you go. This is the diffuser that comes with it. So basically, it's a Bowman's mount, I think. So this is the Bowman's mount. I had to stop because of I guess of interference. But as I was saying, let me get a version that you get out of the box. It's packaged well. It comes in a small box, but basically this is what you get on the front. And I haven't tried it out just by itself, but you just put this in, right? You stick this both parts in, not twist it. I twisted it, and there's a little knob here. You tighten it up, goes all the way, and then it's not doing it anymore. That's good, because before it warmed up, I guess, this thing would make a lot of noise. So what I did was pull this thing a little bit further, just enough, so I can twist it. There we go. Put it in that position and twist right back. And boom, it would catch onto that thing. Right? So, I think this is why this thing is a little, I guess, bent, because it started making noises while it was heating up. So, as you can see, if you see here, the plastic has, I guess, warped from its original position, right? And you can see right here, this is what it's supposed to be. And there's more warping here, and I think it's caused because this is how I installed it, but you can see this thing won't move out of the way. Now if I unscrew this, put this back, and screw it all the way in, you hear that? It's not secure, and it was worse before I even started doing this, right? So the problem is that this is plastic. Plastic doesn't go with heat. And if you add more complexion to plastic with heat, it is gonna cause issues, especially with I guess how it's designed with the screw, because the plastic is deformed. Now it's stuck right here, and I have to use a little bit force than one would like to use. Yeah. And this force since you're using it over and over again, I guess with it expanding and the heat, it's gonna get worse. Let's see if I can show that to you. Yeah, this thing is more smoother. It's more smoother is another word that I just added, but it is less smoother, I would say, than the other one. But this use, continuous use with heat and continuous lighting for 3 or 4 hours would cause this thing, this plastic bit, to break and become inoperable after a certain while. It's visibly clear this thing is warping because of the heat, and I guess it is a design flaw. Unfortunately, you would have to use that focus ring if you want more light on the subject that you're trying to light up. Yeah. So, but using Marcus's advice, maybe he has a better version of this, and I just got the older versions that are lying around in Amazon. But I was also able to get the Amran 60D and also a coil bore, which is lighting the set right now, and also the Godox 60L, which was on sale for like $120 on B&H a couple of weeks ago. So I grabbed 2 of each. But I will be returning this just because I don't think, or I feel comfortable using this in the long term, knowing that I use this ring every time, and it might be a point of failure at certain point. Alright guys, so that's my 2 cents on the Wellmaking. This is Wellmaking HL-800C.